opposed to flying out a squad who maybe had more of a deserving resume. We'll find out how 2019 plays out for the Rainbow Warriors. As set number 3 getting ready to play out, and the Bows will counter with a new setter running the offense. Well, it was Eminem on Friday night, so the young man who can rap to Slim Shady, Jackson Van Eckeren running the offense, the 6'6" redshirt sophomore from Naperville, Illinois. It was head coach Charlie Wade's goal, as he talked to us in the pregame, that he wanted to run every single setter he had, give them each a set of play. Joe Worsley got the set in the opening frame. Jakob Tella got the start in set number 2. Jackson Van Eckeren getting the start here in set number 3. 20 in the white jersey. He will have the serve going diamond head to Eva. Right to left on this Sunday evening as we creep into the 6 o'clock hour here local time. And Van Eckeren serve down the middle, set 3 underway. The attack left side from Jacob Titus, dug up there by Gage. Rosenmeyer over the block, tips it over, covered by LMU. Backline swing from Logan Curley off the block, covered by the rail splitters. Bump set will go right side. Back row swing from Evan Corey. Cross court off of Jackson. Saved by Gage. In system. Left side swing from Rosenmeyer. Cross court. Giving chase. Evan Corey runs out of real estate. Point for Hawaii. How about the dig by Gage Worsley as he came right towards our broadcast position. Kept it high. Kept it off the net. Kept his squad in system. Rosenmeyer going deep cross court. 6th kill of the night for Rosie, who got the start this evening for Colton Cowell. Not because of an injury, as Hawaii will have a front line of Anastasiades, Gassman, Rosenmeyer, back row of Humle, Gage Worsley, and Slim Shady in the box. Jackson Van Eckeren. Hybrid serve going right to left, received by LMU. Set will go left side. Titus over the block, covered by Humle in the back line. Gage under will go high on a dime. Right side, Anastasiades into the block. Jordan Wally along with Jacob Titus in on that double block. Block number 2 for the rail splitters. And we are tied at 1 here in set 3. Again, Bows lead the match 2-0. Short float serve, right to left. Bows on the attack from Van Eckeren. Left side, Anastasiades. Blocked again. Evan Corey dropped angle, getting the solo block. 31st in the nation is Corey in blocks per set. And LMU, who had no blocks on Friday, have 3 here this afternoon. Served it in. Here comes Hawaii. Gassman. OTT and in. Fill it up, PG-15. Point Hawaii. Tied at 2. Set number 3. Humle, Gassman, Anastasiades in the front line. Rosie in the box, far side. One of the quad captains on this Warrior Ball 19 squad. Spin serve it is in. Right side swing from Titus off the hands, covered by Gage to Van Eckeren. High. Left side Humle off the block, and it will go out of bounds. He hit that ball so hard that it went out of bounds beyond the baseline on the Hawaii side, maybe about 5 feet. So that ball traveled 35 feet after it went into the block. Humle with kill number 5 on the evening. Goes up 3, serving 2. Rosenmeyer serve tickles the twine, received by LMU, set in the middle. The attack from Jordan Wally off of Gage and onto the Terraflex. Point for the rail splitters. The nation's leader in digs per set, that being Gage Worsley. He came into tonight's match. 2.63 digs per set tonight. A match high 6. He receiving serve. That was Gage. Gassman in the middle. Diving save by the libero Delgado. Will be free ball over the attack from Gassman. Saved by LMU. Corey right side into the block. Covered by the rail splitters. Ball at the tape set from Rizavi. The attack left side from Curley. Dug by Hawaii. That from Rosenmeyer. Humle tips it over. And a tip shot that will fall to the Terraflex. Nice dig in the back line by Rosie. Got the start tonight. 6 kills, 3 digs, 2 blocks. He will stay in the back line. Gassman to serve. Gets it over and in. LMU left side. Curley over the block. Covered by the Bows. Dug up there by Van Ekeren. Rosenmeyer with a set. Humle on the attack. Meets the double block. Evan Corey along with Jordan Wally. Tied at 4. Set number 3. Jordan Wally in the service box for LMU. Again, the rail splitters without the services of 5 starters from Friday's match. Served it in. Here comes Hoy from Van Ekeren. Left side Humle over the block. Diving save by LMU. Left side swing from Curley into the hands. Covered by Rosenmeyer. In system. Van Ekeren flips it. Right side. Anastasiadis cross court with the dig in the back line. That was Jacob Titus for LMU. Corey on the right side off the dig of Van Ekeren. And out of bounds. Point Lincoln Memorial the lead to Lincoln Memorial. 5 serving 4. Jordan Wally in the box, the redshirt senior, 6'3" from Yucaipa, California. Low toss, spin serve, down middle, nicely received by Humle. Van Ekeren, high ball, left side Humle, down the line with a dig as the setter Rizavi. Set will go left side, Curley cannot keep it alive. 4 contacts are called, point to Hawaii. We are tied at 5 here in set number 3. And the Bows will be off this coming week. In 2 weeks, Big West Conference will start for Hawaii. Anastasiadis with the spin serve. Down middle it will go. LMU right side swing from Corey. Blocked, but it goes out of bounds. You heard the roof from our in-house PA voice with that ball going just wide of the courts, and the point will go to Lincoln Memorial. Humle was there on the block. Just could not keep it in. Ball going maybe an inch or 2 out of bounds. Serve it is in. Gage had the reception of serve, but our up official, Dixon Chun, says that ball hit the Terraflex, and that's going to be the first service ace of the evening for Lincoln Memorial. And that coming from Evan Corey, who now has 29 on the season, that being a team high. Cross-court serve received by Rosenmeyer. Van Ekeren, Rosenfeld off the dig, saved by LMU, but cannot be kept alive. Hawaii within 1 at 6, serving 7 here in set number 3, but the play of LMU tonight, a lot better, a lot more fight than what transpired over the match on Friday evening. A lot of players that did not get to see action on Friday nights getting starts here this evening. A couple players having to play out of position. Again, if you're just tuning in, 5 starters violated team rules after Friday's match. They were suspended for tonight's match. They will not travel with the team to West Virginia next week for a pair of matches within conference play. That including the number 2 blocker in the nation, Pedro Carvalho, as Philippe Humle's spin serve does not hit the tape, does not hit any part of the net. That's the second time in this match where a spin serve has failed to hit any part of the net. LMU up 8, serving 6 here in set number 3. Logan Curley to serve, right to left it will go. Bows running high ball, left side, Rosenmeyer into the block, and it will go out of bounds. Point for Hawaii. Gage will depart. Pat Gassman will come back into the front line. He will join Rosenmeyer and Van Ekeren. And then Max Rosenfeld will head to the box. Tonight, 3 kills on 5 swings, hitting .400. His deep float serve going left to right. LMU running Corey. Back line off the dig of Anastasiadis. Free ball over. Titus with the swing off of Van Ekeren. Bows in control. Gassman gets the kill in the middle. A nice soft block from Jackson Van Ekeren in the front line, slowing that attack down. And in transition, the Bows run the middle. Pat Gassman with the kill. He has 4 on 8 errorless swings. Tied at 8, set number 3. Rosenfeld again, deep serve, left to right, getting it in. LMU running left side. Titus over and out. Point for Hawaii, 9, serving 8. That swing from Jacob Titus, barely missing the back line, maybe an inch. Official Dixon Chun blowing his whistle, beckoning for serve. Rosenfeld in the box, near side. Float serve down the line, it will go. LMU running left side. Titus blocked. And it will not be saved. Gassman along with Jackson Van Eckeren. Point Hawaii, bows up 10, serving 8. Hawaii on a 4-0 scoring run. Max Rosenfeld will re-enter the service box in 60. That's because LMU called a timeout, and we will step aside. It's been a little bit different of a third set, but Hawaii has started to regain control on a 4-0 scoring run, and they lead it now 10 serving 8. Set number 3, Bows lead the match 2-0. More to come from Manoa on the Rainbow Warrior Network.
Invest in something great. Invest in you. At Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union, you can earn a hefty 2.5% annual percentage yield certificate for 23 months or 2.0% annual percentage yield certificate for 15 months. Get these great certificate specials and much more at any of their 15 branch locations. Join the financial ohana at Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union for life. Call 832-8700. 5,000 minimum rate subject to change without notice. Fees could reduce earnings. Penalties for early withdrawal. See HIFICU.com for restrictions. Federally insured by NCUA.
Don't forget, coming up tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock, Call the Coach. Bobby Curran along with Rainbow Warrior basketball head coach Aaron Ganatz from Ruby Tuesday in the Moana Lua Shopping Center. Tomorrow night, 6 to 7, right here on ESPN 1420. Call or text in your question. 296-1420 is that number. Hawaii hitting .451. Lincoln Memorial hitting .088. The timeout, Rosenfeld again with his serve down the middle. Lincoln Memorial on the attack, getting it over off the dig of Rosenfeld. Be free ball over, then the attack in the middle from the setter, AJ Rizavi. Side out point for the Rail Splitters. The freshman of the year by off the block in the Independent Volleyball Association from 2018. That being the setter, AJ Rizavi. Spin serve by LMU, received by the Bows. Gaspin in the middle, gets the kill once again. Patrick Gaspin now 5 kills, 9 errorless swings, hitting .556. Goes on top 11, serving 9 here in set 3, leading the match 2-0. 29 sets played, 29 sets won. Van Eckeren spin serve going down the middle. LMU will down ball the attack over. Bows in control. Van Eckeren will go right side. Anastasiades into the block, but out of bounds. Point for Hawaii. James's younger brother, Alex, a reserve outside hitter for the #1 team in the country in Long Beach State. The Bulls will be at the beach to end the regular season April 12th and April 13th. Van Eckeren's serve going down the middle once again. The attack in the middle. Over and in from Jordan Wally. Transfer from San Diego City College, Jordan Wally began volleyball 1 year before entering college. He has transformed his way into a starting spot for head coach John Cash. Serve it is in. Bows running left side. Anastasiades will tip it over and in. Point for Hawaii. Again, there's some moisture being attended to on the side of LMU. The Rail Splitters will head to the airport right after the match is over. They have a 10 o'clock flight. Honolulu to San Francisco to Nashville. And then a 3.5-hour bus ride to their home campus of Harrogate, Tennessee. They will be on the road once again this coming week. Friday and Saturday, they will resume conference play against Alderson Broadus and Damon. Both of those matches in Philippi, West Virginia. They are 2-0 in the IVA. They are the defending IVA tournament champs in just their third year of sponsoring men's volleyball. Service error from Brett Rosenmeyer, side out point Lincoln Memorial. Service error number 9 for the Bows. Only 2 aces. They both came in set number 1. Titus with the spin serve. Bows on the attack. Left side. Humle into the block, but out of bounds. Point for Hawaii. Tight set from Van Ekeren, but Humle able to hit it into the block. And then it will then go out of bounds. Hawaii on top, 14, serving 11, set number 3. Again, Bows lead the match 2 sets to none, 25-9, 25-17. Gaspin serve tickles the twine. LMU on the attack, right side, Corey through the block and in. A large seam in that block between Humle and Rosenfeld. Point for the Rail Splitters. Jordan Wall in the service box, 8 in the gray jersey. Spin serve down the middle, nicely received by Rosenmeyer. Van Ekeren, Rosenfeld off the block, covered by LMU. Set will go left side. Curley wipes it into the block and will get the kill. Deficit is 1 for the Rail Splitters, 13 serving 14. In serve receive for the Bows, Humle, Rosenmeyer, and Gage Worsley. Looking through the net, Jordan Wall in the box. Spin serve off of Gage, Bows on the attack. Van Ekeren, left side, Humle, blocked. Lucas Curley along with Evan Corey. Knotted at 14 here in set 3. The natives are restless. You can hear the chant of "Let's go Bows." Curley to serve, into the twine, point Hawaii. Off the service error. The media timeout. Hawaii with the lead, 15-14. Here in set 3, again, the Bows lead the match 2 sets to none. More to come from Manoa on the Rainbow Warrior Network.
Coors Light presents Call the Coach tomorrow night, 6 p.m. at Ruby Tuesday in Moanalua. Listen on the radio or come down in person to meet Rainbow Warrior coach Iran Ganada and Bobby Curran. Hear the latest and ask the coach a question or two. Enjoy Coors Light and Miller Lite for just $2.99 and Fuku starting from $4. Coors Light presents Call the Coach. Mahalo to No Foods of Hawaii, the HGEA, TOP Fishing and Marine, Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union, Sampson and City Mill.
Planning and identification wherever your desired destination. Contact Sports Travel Hawaii and let one of our friendly travel experts go to work for you. Sports Travel Hawaii is Hawaii's premier full-service travel agency for athletes, coaches, and fans. We always deliver quality service and exceptional prices, saving you time and money and all the stress and hassles of planning a trip. Call us today at 395-9541 or visit sportstravelhawaii.com. We're Sports Travel Hawaii. Let our team secure a win for you.
Aloha, I'm Kimo Ine, and you're listening to Hawaii Volleyball on the Rainbow Warrior Network.
Along with Scuba Steve, back in our ESPN 1420 studios in downtown Honolulu. Tip Wells welcoming you back here to the Stan Sheriff Center in Manoa. Mahalo for tuning in on AM 1420 island-wide, statewide, coast to coast, and around the world. ESPN1420am.com, maybe on our Sideline Hawaii app. Available for free on the download on your iPhone or Android device. And also a mahalo for those listening in, watching the stream via bigwest.tv. Out of the timeout, serve it is in by Hawaii. The attack in the middle from Lucas Curley ties this set at 15. The Bows with just 2 of their original starters from tonight's match. Libero Gage Worsley, outside hitter Brett Rosenmeyer, but a bunch of reserves getting some time here in set 3. Anastasiades, Humle, Rosenfeld, and the third string setter in Van Ekeren. Evan Corey to serve, into the net it will go. Side out point for the Bows. And the next home match for Hawaii will be a tournament, the 25th annual Outrigger Resorts and Hotels Invitational from the conference Carolinas King University, the Tornado, along with the Cardinals of Ball State from the MIVA and Pepperdine from the MPSF. Serve it is in. Here comes LMU. Left side, Curley over the block off of Humle. The one-handed save by Rosenfeld. Gage will free ball it over. Advantage for the Bows. Curley left side off the hands. Net moving, and a violation will be called on the Bows. Unsure on who it was on, but both Rosenfeld and Van Ekeren were at the block. Were on the block at the net. And the score tied at 16. Logan Curley to serve, near side, 7 in the gray jersey. Low toss, spin serve, right to left. Bowes on the attack, left side, Rosenmark down the line, puts it on the baseline. Much to the dismay of head coach John Cash, who thought he saw the ball go long, and a very animated but very passionate head coach trying to fight for his squad. No tolerance head coach, and well, that was on full display today as he benched 5 starters having violated team rules after Friday night's match. Jakob Tella off the bench. He will serve. Bows up 17-16. Serve it is in. LMU running left side from Titus off the block. Covered by the Bows. Van Ekeren high. Left side Rosenmar over the block. No pancake save there by Evan Corey. Rosenmar looked as if he was going to get a hard swing. Instead, pulls the string. Throws the changeup, gets the kill. 9 for Rosie on the night. Hawaii did not have a single attacker in double figures in kills in Friday night's win. Rosenmeyer 1 kill away from recording double digits. Served is in. Rail Splitters running left side. Jacob Titus with the kill. Side out point, Rail Splitters. And the 6'4" freshman who was Coach John Cash's first ever signee as head coach has had a phenomenal match here this evening. Yes, he's only hitting 174, but he has had 8 kills in his first ever start as a Rail Splitter. Spin serve down the line, it will go. Attack from the middle from Gassman through the block, gets the point. Hawaii on top, 19 serving 17. Front line for the Bows of Anastasiades. Rosenmeyer, Gassman. 20 in the white jersey, Van Ekeren to serve. Gets it over and in, LMU running middle. The swing off the hands, dug up there by Hawaii. Anastasiades, right side, goes over the block. May have been long, but it was dug on the back line. Titus, left side, into the block. Covered by LMU, set right side. That going to Jordan Wally, goes off the attempted dig of Humle and out of bounds. Point LMU. 18 serving 19. Short serve by Rizavi going down the line. Bows running left side. Anastasiades over the block. Covered by LMU, the libero. That being Andres Delgado will free ball it over. Advantage for the Bows. Van Ekeren, Gassman off the block. Hawaii does not get the cover. Jordan Wally with the solo block. 19's on the board here in set 3. Block number 6 for the Rail Splitters, giving the Bows some run here in set 3. Bows on the attack at the receiving serve. Rosenmeyer tips it into the solo block. Jacob Titus gives the Rail Splitters the lead, 20 serving 19. Head coach Charlie Wade will call timeout. We will step aside. Don't look now, but the Independent Volleyball Association squad, that is Lincoln Memorial, has the lead, 20 serving 19 at number 2 Hawaii. We'll take the timeout as well. More to come from the Stan Sheriff Center on the Rainbow Warrior Network.
Take your taste buds on a journey deep in flavor and packed with the crunch of Popeye's new irresistible red stick chicken. Enjoy hand-battered all-white meat tenderloins, bursting with a spicy Tabasco and cayenne pepper marinade, topped with our smoke and pepper ranch dipping sauce. Complete your meal with any of our delicious signature sides and Quantico City.
You can be a superhero when you donate blood. A single blood donation can save 3 lives. That's why ESPN 1420, the Ohio family of businesses and PAXA hold downtown blood drives throughout the year. The next drive is Thursday, February 20th from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Cage Study Building. That's 1000 Bishop Street in downtown Honolulu on the 7th floor. All donors will be eligible to win prizes. For more information, visit ESPN1420am.com. This is Tom Pestalozzi, staff of the You're listening to Hawaii Men's Volleyball, Rainbow Warriors.
First set went the way of Hawaii, 25-9. It was a little bit closer in set 2, 25-17. But here in the third, Lincoln Memorial with the lead, 2019. Out of the break, serve it is in down the line. Bo's running live ball, left side, Anastasiadis into the hands. No coverage from Lincoln Memorial, and it is a 20-20 game here in set number 3. Front line for the Bows. Gassman, Humle, Anastasiadis. Back row, Van Eckeren, Gage Worsley in the service box. Brett Rosenmeyer. 20-20 game here in set 3. Both squads hitting 300 in this third frame for the match. Bows out hitting the Rail Splitters 435 to 171. But it's been the reserves by LMU that has helped keep this third set a lot closer than what a lot of people felt would transpire for the match. Rosenmeyer with a tough spin serve. LMU running right side. Titus off the cross court. Dug in the back line by Rosenmeyer. Humle left side through the triple block. And the freshman scores. Philippe Humle, kill number 8. Hitting 462. Goes up 21, serving 20. Humle delivers a blackjack. For the Rainbow Warriors is head coach John Cash talking things over with a down official Dan Hironaka. And Coach Cash will burn his final timeout. We'll keep it here as Hawaii getting some run here in this third frame from not a Big West Conference school, not a D1 program, not a D2 squad, but a member of the Independent Volleyball Association, the Rail Splitters, in just their third year of existence of sponsoring men's volleyball. Gave Ohio State a run for their money a few weeks ago, lost that match in a tightly contested 4-set battle. They were run out of the Stan Sheriff Center just 2 nights ago. Match that lasted 81 minutes, 25-12, 14-12. The nation's number 6 blocking team in the country, that being Lincoln Memorial, did not register a single block in that match tonight, with 5 starters not on the floor, being benched and suspended for a violation of team rules. All Lincoln Memorial has done has recorded 7 blocks, but they have pushed Hawaii here in set number 3. Granted, a lot of the reserves are on the floor for the Bows, getting some run here in this third set. But credit Lincoln Memorial, not at full strength. A lot of the reserves getting some significant playing time, a few having to play out of position, and they have given the Bows all they can handle and then some here in this third set. 21 serving 20 coming out of the second and final timeout called by Lincoln Memorial. 21 serving 20. Rosenmeyer in the box. Spin serve down the middle. It will go. Here comes LMU. Backline swing from Curley. Off the dig of Van Eckeren. Anastasiadis and Rosenmeyer giving chase. Cannot keep that second touch alive. Tied at 21. Not a lot of squads have even gotten into the 20s this season. Concordia of Irvine did it once. USC did it once. Stanford did it twice. In fact, Stanford was the last team in that third set on February 1st when they lost 25-22. And since then, Hawaii has held opponents to under 20. in the last 17 sets. Well, that streak has snapped as LMU into the 20s as it is a 21-all game here in set 3. Serve off the twine. Bowes running. Humle, left side into the block. Covered by Lincoln Memorial. Set will go right side. Evan Corey blocked. Covered by the rail splitter. Set will go right side. Corey cross court off the dig of Anastasiadis. Van Ekeren under it. Left side. Humle cross court. But before the swing, a double contact called by our up official, Dixon Chun. Head coach Charlie Wade with a discussion of Dan Hiranaka, wanting some moisture to be taken off the side. And in fact, actually, Brett Rosenmeyer has some blood on the side, on the back, on his back, and so he's going to be taken off the floor. As when he dove for a ball a few points ago, as he slid along the Terraflex, as Rosenmeyer slid along the Terraflex, slid right on his back, and some blood being taken off the jersey and also the back of Brett Rosenmeyer. Unsure if this is a medical timeout or if UH has taken a timeout, but a stoppage in play as Hawaii's trainer Renee Shigemura attending to Brett Rosenmeyer, trying to spray off the blood off the back of his jersey. But a couple of court burns on the backside of Brett Rosenmeyer as LMU, Lincoln Memorial, has taken the 1-point lead, 22 serving 21. Remember, Hawaii has not dropped a set this entire season, 29 for 29. As now down official Dan Hiranaka walking over to head coach Charlie Wade. There's a very long extended break. No official timeout has been called. As now Dan Hiranaka walking over to the LMU coaching bench. I'm going to talk with John Cash, the head coach in his second season. As Rosenmeyer back on the floor. In serve receive, Rosenmeyer. Humle. Gage Worsley. Jacob Titus in the service box. 22 serving 21. Lincoln Memorial up in this third frame. High toss, spin serve, down the middle it will go. Bowes on the attack. Gassman in the middle, into the corner, point Hawaii. Tied at 22. Rosenfeld back in. Gage will depart. Gassman will leave. Rado Parapunov coming in off the bench to be the serving substitute for the Bows. Parapunov, who started the match on the right side in the opening frame, did not play at all in set 2. A lot of serving substitutes available for Hawaii. Interesting decision for Parapunov to come in off the bench late in set 2, 22 all. Parapunov spin serve, goes long. 23 serving 22. Hawaii getting some run here in set 3, getting all they can handle from the rail splitters of Lincoln Memorial University. Not so easy here in this third set. Jordan Wall in the box. Slow toss spin serve off of Rosenmeyer. Van Ekeren high. Left side Humle. Cross court. Hits it wide right. And the rail splitters will have 2 set point opportunities in this third set. In a match where Hawaii won the opening frame 25-9. Then they took the second frame 25-17. And here in the third set, the visitors from Harrogate, Tennessee, up 24 serving 22. 2 set points in a very, very quiet Stan Sheriff Center. Again, Hawaii has not dropped a set at all this season. 29 for 29. Had to go to extra points against USC. Or correction, they went the distance in one of those sets against USC. They won it 25-23. It was against Stanford on the opening night where they got pushed to extra time, 27-25. One of the few times the Bows have even had an opponent get into the 20s And of all teams to have a set point in Honolulu, it is the Rail Splitters, an independent squad out of the IVA in just their third year of sponsoring men's volleyball, with a squad on the floor minus 5 of their original starters, including the nation's #2 blocker, Pedro Carvalho, starting outside Danny Ermida, starting middle Dawson Walker, starting setter Ryan Foy, and it's the Rail Splitters who have set point #1, 24 serving 22. Spin serve going down the line off of Humle. Van Ekeren going high, left side of Humle. Through the block and in, Hawaii will score. And the reserves for the Bows coming in off the bench, Joe Worsley along with Stein von Tilburg. How about this? The Bows having to bring back Potapunov. Joe Worsley, Stein von Tilburg from the bench back on the floor. Set point #2 for LMU. 23 serving 24. Joe Worsley in the box, the floor captain. Low toss, spin serve, down the middle, received by LMU. Set will go right side. Evan Corey blocked! We will go to extra time. Philippe Humle saying, ah, ole. 24 all. The Bows have turned back both set point opportunities by the Rail Splitters in this third frame. 24 all. Joe Worsley to serve. Low toss, spin serve, down the middle, received by LMU. Set will go in the middle with the kill. Lucas Curley, point LMU, 25-24. Humle on the right, Rosenfeld in the middle, von Tilburg on the left. Evan Corey in the box. 29 aces on the season for Corey. And he sends it into the net. Side out point for the Bows, 25 all. And for just the second time this season, the Bows are going into extra time in a set. Their first since February 1st against then 8th ranked Stanford. 25 all, set 3, Humle to serve. Rolls it over and in. LMU running left side. Curley through the block off the dig of Gage to Joe. Rosenmar slaps it over. Covered by LMU. Set back line. Titus off the tape. Diving save there by Gage to Joe. Flips it. Right side. Von Tilburg kill. All rise. Aloha ball brought to you in part by IBEW. Local 1186. Lighting your path to the future. In-house tonight. 2035 on their feet. Begin the Viking clap. 26-25. Humle in the box. Low toss, spin serve, gets it in down the middle. Rail Splitters running middle. Curley off the dig of Joe to Gage. High ball. Right side, Von Tilburg into the hands. Out of bounds it will go. The streak, the undefeated season alive so far, and the Bows for the second match in the last 3 nights derail the Splitters. Ikahi, Elua, aloha. Pack it up, let's go home. Hawaii wins in 3, but they survive in that third frame. 25-9, 25-17, and in extra time. 27-25 with the loss. Lincoln Memorial drops to 7-6 on the season, but what a job the Rail Splitters did in that third frame, pushing Hawaii. In fact, the Rail Splitters had 2 swings at match points with a squad that featured 5 starters from Friday's match on the bench, having been suspended due to violation of team rules. They pushed Hawaii in that third set, and they forced head coach Charlie Wade to run Rado Parapunov, Stein von Tilburg, and Joe Worsley. They forced head coach Charlie Wade to bring 3 of those original starters from the bench, brought them back on the floor. That's how much respect and how much LMU did in that third set to force Hawaii to bring back some of their starters back into this third set. But the Bows survived. They improved their record now to 10-0 on the season. Again, final scores 25-9, 17, and 25. A broom for the Bows, tacos for the fans, but not the greatest of performances of the standards having been set by this Hawaii squad. Yes, they got the sweep. Yes, they hit 441. But a performance in that third set as head coach Charlie Wade talking to his squad right in front of our broadcast position.